Hello, good morning, if you're doing this in the morning, that is. Today I've got a nice wake up, stretchy flow, which is great for cold mornings and just getting you moving. You could even do this in bed. So when you're ready, get a little bit of space, or maybe stay in bed, and let's get ready to go. If we haven't met before, by the way, my name is Emma and I've been teaching Pilates for a very long time. I am registered severely sight impaired, blind, otherwise known as, so you may find that my lovely little guide dog that's currently asleep at the side suddenly wakes up, joins us, pitter-patters around, so do listen out for him. But it does mean that I try to audio describe everything in as much detail as possible, so that blind people, visually impaired, or anyone that wants to put their screen to the side, have a little screen break, can follow along. Let's get ready to stretch. So, when you're ready, let's get straight away moving onto our front. So if you are laying on your back, get yourself rolled over. Bring your feet together so your toes touch, sitting back to your heels, and take the knees to the width of the mat if you're using a mat, and just to about shoulder distance if you're on the bed. And start to walk your hands down in front of you, letting your head rest in between those arms. So you're going to start to find that the hips are already opening out. If you're finding this is too deep of a stretch, take your pillow, place it underneath your sit bones. It will lift you up a little higher, or of course change the position if it doesn't feel right. I'm going to keep my head a little bit more lifted than I would normally, just because of the microphone. But here, just have a little kind of wiggle from side to side and just kind of settle into that stretch. Maybe shifting the hips, swaying your body from one side to the other. Feeling that stretch from your armpit down the side of the body into those hips. Maybe give the fists a little, or hands a little rotate. Scrunching them up into fists, opening them back out. Getting out any clicks. Take a lovely deep breath in. Maybe the deepest breath you've taken in so far today. Feel the body expanding, so the rib cage, but the shoulder blades opening across your back and your back rising up to the ceiling. And then exhale, just let it go. Feel yourself melting into the space. Do that again, take a deep breath in. And then breathe out. Good. From there, see if you can shift your weight forwards, taking the weight slightly over the wrists. And then sit back again. Open the hips. So you may find that if you're on a bed, it's quite soft. So you may find that you want to not go as far so the wrists aren't flexing, or maybe do forearms. Just if you feel like your wrists are flexing too much, that's fine. Tweak what you need. Good. Maybe you shift forwards and you let your hips drop a little further forwards, opening them out, and sit back. Let the hips go a little further forwards and sit back. Just start to flow a little bit more. Move as you need to get those hips opening. Good. Sit all the way back towards your heels again. Squeeze your legs to parallel. Tuck your toes. Give your toes a nice good stretch out. Start to walk the hands in, pressing into the space that you're in, the surface, and really press back into those toes. So feeling a nice stretch through the bottom of the feet. If it feels okay to, keep walking in and sit all the way back onto your heels, trying to squeeze your ankles close together and sit all the way back. This is going to be a nice deep stretch for those feet. Interlace the hands in front and really press your arms forward, rounding the upper back, stretching across those shoulders. And then lift the arms all the way up by the side of your ears. So now your palms face up to the ceiling. Let your arms open away from one another by your side. Interlace your hands now behind your back and pull the knuckles down and back, opening out through the shoulders. The chest and the front of the body. Try not to sink into your lower back too much. Just try to open out through the chest. And just breathe into it. Good. Uninterlace, that makes no sense. Take your fingers, separate them, give your hands a little shake, roll the shoulders out, untuck your toes if you were still stretching them. That's quite a deep stretch. And let's swivel round to be on our sit bones. Glue the inside or the bottoms of the feet together. Open your knees out to the side like a little frog. So we're in the same position basically, but on our front. And we're just going to hold on just above the ankles. Sit on a pillow if you need to. And from here, as you hold your ankles, you're going to round your spine backwards into a C curve. And then keep holding your shins. You're going to pull yourself up and you're going to see if you can lift your chest and create a C curve the opposite way. And then we round back again. And then we open back out. So we're starting to get the back moving. Good, and then maybe go round in a circle. I just encourage you to kind of move freely now. You kind of one side to the other, circling around. Good, from there, straighten your legs out in front, reach for your toes. It's the morning, if you're doing this in the morning. So your hamstrings might be feeling quite tight. So you just reach where you can. Bend your knees if you need to. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. And just start to fold the body over the legs and just feel those hamstrings starting to wake up. Keep breathing. Of course, keep breathing, but regularly. Good. From there, sit up nice and tall. Take your right leg, cross it over the left, so you're planting the right foot into the floor. The knee is pointing up to the ceiling. It's just crossed just literally to the outside of the left leg. You're going to sit nice and tall. Place your left hand on that right leg and twist your body away from that left side. So you're twisting towards the leg that's crossed over. The right hand can go back behind you to support you. And you're just doing a little twist, looking over your shoulder. Good. And then come back, switch the legs over. So just stretch both legs out. Take your left leg now, cross it over the right so the foot is planted into the floor. Knee is now up to the ceiling. Place your right hand on that left leg. Left hand behind your body, just behind your sit bones. And you're just going to twist and look over your shoulder, feeling this lovely stretch, this twist through maybe the waist. You might feel it in the back. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. And then come back to center. So if you're on a bed, swing your legs around and let your legs hang off of the edge of the bed. If you're on a mat, here's where you're going to slowly come into a little crouch, tuck your toes, and slowly start to straighten your legs, reaching for your toes. If you're on the end of the bed, just reach down to your toes and start to come up into a straight leg position, reaching down to those feet. If your head you feel a little dizzy, lift your head higher than your heart. And I mean, this next one makes me feel dizzy, so if you're the same, don't do it. But otherwise, hold on to each elbow and just have a little swing from one side to the other, just feeling really relaxed and loose through the body. Reach back down to your toes, maybe pedal out the feet, lifting one heel then the other, getting out any clicks. Good, from there, start to roll up, really scoop the body in, head being the last to come up, stand nice and tall. Take a big sweep of the arms, lifting up to the ceiling. Stay tall, let the arms drop down by your side. Good. Take your ear, drop it to your shoulder, place a hand on the side of the head, not yanking the head, but gently easing it down to the side. Let your other arm go long by your side, shoulder away from the ear. And then your head, your ear, the side you've gone towards, you're going to turn your head that way towards that same armpit. Nod your chin to the chest. Feel a deeper stretch. Wrapping around the neck. And then let's do the same to the other side. Let the ear go to the shoulder, hand on the side of the head. Feeling that stretch down the other side. We'll turn the head in towards our armpit, hand on the back of the head, nod the head down. And it's a really nice stretch to wrap around the neck. Hold it for as long as you need. And then stand nice and tall. Maybe take one more final deep breath in. Breathe out, let it go. And you're done. Hopefully you're ready to go for the rest of your day. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week for another one. Take care, bye.